On this bumpy beer tasting from Sixpoint Brewery out of Brooklyn, New York, I have their Master Blend Imperial Stout. So the Master Blend Imperial Stout is aged in bourbon barrels. It comes in at 13% ABV. This beer is about a month and a half old at the time of this tasting. On the back it says it's a brewmaster's liquid dream, barrels as far as the eye can see, filled with nuanced, silky, complex imperial stout. Let the tastings begin. We selected only the finest barrels of beer aged for years in bourbon charred oak to create Master Blend. After epic hours, long tasting sessions, you can only start to wonder, am I wrangling these staves, or are these staves wrangling me? Alright, it's my first time having this beer from Sixpoint. I have had various other Sixpoint beers in my life, and they're, pretty decent. I don't think I've ever had, I have never had any of their porters or stouts. I don't even know if they make porters or not, but they did have like the 3 bean, 4 bean, 5 bean stout series. I've had none of those, so I don't really know what to expect from this beer either. Let's go ahead and crack it open. This one can was $5.50 at my local craft beer store that I frequent. It's the Packy in Manchester, New Hampshire. So if anybody is looking for a nice craft beer store, the owner is John, and he is an awesome guy. Very friendly, and they have very reasonable prices on their beers there. So the head on this pours with tight bubbles. It is a kind of khaki to mocha color. The brew itself has a lot of red hues coming through the bottom, so we're going into that black realm. Alright, let's get some aromas on this. Well, there's a lot of alcohol in this. You can definitely smell the alcohol, a lot of bourbon notes. Get some of the oak, mostly bourbon though. A little bit of that vanilla smell, some chocolate notes in there. Coconut. Alright. The bourbon's so strong, if there's a coffee in this, I'm not picking it up in the aroma. But let's go ahead and for the first swig, so cheers. So lots of like that coconut, vanilla, chocolate flavors coming through. This thing has a very smooth body, going into like a full body feel with fairly subdued carbonation level. It's super silky and smooth in the mouth. It's nice. Some roasted notes in there, like roasted barley. A little bit of an oak flavor coming through. You get the bourbon burn. It's all there. All I can think of is KBS. KBS seems to have a bit more of like a coffee note in it. But I'm not a huge coffee fan anyways, and this one is more, like I said, I'm getting like coconut flavors and vanilla and chocolates and oak, a little bit of rum, not rum, bourbon notes. Excellent mouthfeel in this, excellent flavors coming through. This is an excellent brew. So if you can get Sixpoint and get their master blend, if you're into bourbon barrel aged imperial stout, this one is definitely a winner. Not a bad price point either, I guess, for at $5.50. Said, you know, comparing that to what you pick up a KBS or a CBS, you know, those. This one is just a little bit cheaper, and it has a lot of very good flavors in it. And I was worried about the master blend being like a blend of coffee type deal, and I'm not really getting much coffee out of this. I'm enjoying this one. It's very good. Excellent. Yeah, nothing else I can say on this one. Excellent beer from Sixpoint. Their master blend imperial stout, aged in bourbon barrels. Guys, gotta try this. I want to say thank you all for watching and cheers.